What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. I just made a little smoothie for breakfast. I've been trying out this new protein powder, and honestly I cannot get the hang of it yet, so I don't know if I would recommend it, but it's the organic protein powder in the flavor chocolate. I got a Thrive Market subscription like last month, I think, just to try to save some money on some healthy snacks. I feel like it's more affordable to buy off of there than to buy at my local grocery store, especially the health food grocery stores in the city. So I've been trying out Thrive Market, and I actually don't mind it so far. I've only had one box come in. Some of the things did come damaged, but they were able to refund me for the items that were damaged, which was really nice. They also gave me like a $20 credit when I told them about it. So I have a new order coming in this week, which you guys will see because I'm gonna do like a little weekly reset vlog, and the food should either come in today or tomorrow. I have to double check, but either way I'll do a little haul. And the protein powder was not only discounted in the store, but with the money that I got off the first time when I signed up for my account, it was just too good to pass up. And I've been wanting to try protein powder for smoothies, but also for the Ninja Creamy, because there's a lot of like protein bowls that you can make with the Ninja Creamy, which I feel like could be a fun healthy snack in the summer or lunch. I also know that Sydney Adams creates a bunch of like healthy protein bowls on her channel, and I always see them, and I've been wanting to try it out. So I'm trying out the protein powder. I cannot get the hang of it yet. Like, I don't know if I'm just mixing it with the wrong ingredients or if I just need to get used to the chalky consistency, but that's where we're at with it. Like, it's not bad. It's not to the point where I would throw anything out, you know? I just don't think I'm used to it yet. I don't know. We'll see where the protein powder takes me. I'll keep you guys updated. But I wanted to kick off a little week in my life vlog. I just got back to New York yesterday from being in Virginia for literally a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So we're kind of resetting this week and getting back into a little routine. Yesterday, we got back at like 7 a.m., worked for the majority of the day. I immediately unpacked my suitcase, which, pro tip, the best way to get back into a normal routine after travel or vacation is to immediately unpack all your stuff. I promise. It makes you feel so much better. It's such a pain in the butt initially, but once you unpack your suitcase and your bags and everything, you just feel 100 times better. So I unpacked, worked, changed the sheets on the bed, cleaned up the apartment a little bit. John went and got some groceries. I ordered Thrive Market groceries that are coming in. So we're getting back into routine slowly but surely. Also want to start getting back on my food routine because we didn't eat out that much last week, honestly. My mom and dad made a lot of food, which was really nice, but you know, when you're not eating like your normal food items or your normal meals, you just kind of feel not gross, but out of routine. So we're getting back on the food routine, which is why I'm making a smoothie this morning and really living it up. I also just realized that this candle was under the camera for that entire clip. So if you hear a little crackling, that was the candle noise. It's like a crackle candle. I really love the smell of it. I got it from my friend. She gave it to me for my birthday, and I love the crackling wood because it's soothing, and I also love the smell of it. It's coconut honey. I'm pretty sure it's from Target, but every time I put the camera near it, it picks up the crackling big time. Just wanted to pick up the vlog, say welcome back. If you're new, again, my name is Hannah. I live in Jersey City. I make lifestyle content. I'm originally from Virginia, which is where I was before this. So if you haven't seen the 2 Virginia vlogs I posted before this one, make sure to go back and watch it so that you're all caught up. And I'm excited to get this vlog started. Sandwich and some goldfish and drinking a lollipop. I'm talking kind of quietly because I think John's on the call, but I don't know. Hasn't spoken in a while. And then I cut up the pineapple, as you guys saw, just so that we could have it for a little snack in the fridge. And I've been working. lots of exciting stuff happening over here. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and sit on the roof for a little bit. It's actually 74 degrees and only 6-mile-per-hour winds, so it's gonna be pretty toasty, but I'll just sit in the shade. UV is like 8, so ideally I would love to lay out, but I don't think it's a layout kind of day, you know? I think I'm gonna go upstairs, find a spot on the roof, work from up there for a little while, get some sun, vitamin D, and then see where the rest of the day takes me. First of all, I finished up with work and then I did a little workout. I just didn't show you guys the workout because I feel like I show you my workout all the time and it's pretty much the same thing. I just went for a run/walk and then did a 5-minute ab workout in the gym downstairs. And now I need to hurry up and eat dinner, take a shower and get ready because I have book club tonight. Before I do any of that, because I like to procrastinate and take my sweet time, I got a package in the mail and I'm so excited for this package because I have been obsessed with this specific item for so long. I saw Rachel Ottenreith wear it actually, and she linked the brand, but the brand does drops. Instead of like just listing all the inventory on their website, they do, I think, monthly drops or bi-monthly drops or something of that sort. But this one specific item, they never had it in the colorway that I wanted. Let me just show you because this is just the most confusing explanation ever. But I got a Siegelman Stables hat, and I know this brand is currently popping off on TikTok and all of the social media platforms, but I would not have gotten this hat if it wasn't for this specific colorway. I am just obsessed with the colors navy and orange, also navy and orange together, like individually but also together. This is the color of Syracuse. It's the New York City colors for a bunch of their sports teams. Honestly, shows up way more often than not in my life, this specific color combo. I don't know why. When she posted a picture on her story of her wearing this hat, I was immediately obsessed. And I didn't think they would ever bring it back or if it would ever come back in stock because I was scrolling through their Instagram and a lot of people were asking about the specific color. And they were saying that it was like a limited edition. They weren't gonna drop new hats in this color. And I think they got so many inquiries about it that they ended up doing it. So I literally set my alarm on my phone, hopped on the website when the drop happened, and immediately purchased. So I'm so freaking excited for this. I'm in my hat era. My sister got me a 112s hat for my birthday. Now I have the Siegelman Stables hat, and I just have an obsession now. They look really big on my head always because I have a small head, but I think you just kind of have to rock with it, to be honest. Isn't it kind of cute?
The colors are nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't you agree that this color kind of shows up a lot in our life, like since we went to Syracuse? Like all New York team colors are orange and navy. The Mets, the Knicks.
Your hat.
My hat. Syracuse.
Syracuse. Well, aren't they like complementary colors?
Well, I never thought that they were complementary colors. I actually didn't really like the color orange until we went to Syracuse, and now I just feel like it shows up so often that I'm kind of forced to like it.
Just different shades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like this specific shade of orange is good.
Yeah, it's not too bright, not too dull.
I know, I love it.
It's just right.
So freaking cute. I can link the website down below. The hat is now out of stock because like I said, they do like limited drops, but I can link the website down below. They're actually not that bad. I think it was $54 for the hat, and then I paid $6 for shipping, so it was like $62 I think in total, which yes, that is a lot of money, but I feel like that's not bad for a hat.
Limited supply, you can resell it more if you want to.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I was telling you the other day, is that when I missed the first drop of these hats, when this specific color, they told everyone that this color wasn't coming back in stock, I looked it up on Poshmark and people were reselling the hat for like $250, which is crazy. So it's worth it if you snag it in time. I'm gonna go ahead, go take a shower, well, I guess by the time I take a shower, those will be preheated. And then...
I can wash these dogs for you.
Are you gonna eat some?
Chicken.
Okay. Whatever. This is my little outfit for book club. Princess Polly tank top, Abercrombie jeans, I'm wearing my Converse, Brooklyn tote, and then my 112s hat, gold jewelry, and we're off. Good morning, happy Thursday. Another day, another smoothie. This one's way better than the one I made yesterday. We think it's because I added more berries than I did yesterday, and yesterday the proportions were a little off. But this one, today, chef's kiss. I wanted to say good morning. Book club was so good last night. It's funny because we never actually really talk about the book club. We talk about the book for like 5 minutes and then just end up hanging out. So I got there at 7:30 and left at 10. So I was there for like 2.5 hours, and we just like chatted, caught up. We watched a little bit of Sex and the City. We had like the Sex and the City movie going on in the background. And then at one point we all just realized that we like stopped talking and started watching the movie. So we were kind of like casually watching the movie and chit-chatting. But we've talked about the book for like only 5 minutes. This month's book club book was Happy Place by Emily Henry. I will pop it up on the screen if you don't know what I'm talking about. I really liked the book. I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars. But I only gave it 4 out of 5 stars because the ending is what made it for me. I would say the first half of the book moved really slow. It was like a 3.5 star. And then the second half really picked up for me. And the second half, I would have given a 5 star to. So between the 3.5 and the 5, I just came to the conclusion that it was a 4-star book for me. Definitely wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book. I feel like she's definitely written others that I liked more. I would say I probably liked Beach Read more, and I also liked People We Meet on Vacation. People We Meet on Vacation is actually my favorite Emily Henry book, which I know is very controversial because a lot of people did not like that book, but I personally did. I think I liked it for the travel elements, and I just thought it was really relatable. That's kind of the tea on book club. Today, we're working. Shocker. It's supposed to be really, really nice outside, so I'll probably work from the roof a little bit later on. I think it's gonna get up to like 81 degrees today, and I would love to be able to work and get a tan at the same time. So once it gets a little bit later on in the day, it's only 10:19 in the morning, I'll probably go upstairs to the roof, hang out for a little bit, and see where the day takes me. I have Pilates today. I'm trying a new Pilates place out. I wouldn't say trying because I literally bought a membership to it because I liked the way they taught the class, and I thought it was very similar to Avia's, but it's way closer to where I live. I'm trying out, okay, I'm gonna use the term trying out because technically I could cancel after the first 3 months if I wanted to. I'm doing Club Pilates, which is in Jersey City, so I don't have to travel to Manhattan when I want to do it, which is really nice. And I just liked the way that the studio is formatted. I liked the way the class is formatted. I think it's going to be really good. It is quite pricey, but I think that it'll be worth it because I do love Pilates. That's probably my favorite workout class at the moment, and I just enjoy it. So for me, it's worth the money, and I'm glad I found a studio near me that I actually end up liking. So yeah, that's kind of the deets on today. Also, I figured I'd share my little workout for the day because I think it's kind of cute. It's very loungy, chill, relaxed, but also presentable, you know, which is what we sometimes try to go for, I would say. I'm wearing the tank top that I was wearing last night because I only wore it for a few hours, so you know, can't waste it. It's from Princess Polly. The shorts are my H&M linen shorts that I got last year, I think. They're very see-through, so I really wouldn't recommend wearing them out of the house or if you don't have something to cover your butt because you're gonna be able to see straight through to the underwear. I learned that the hard way. And then I'm wearing this oversized button down that I just got from Old Navy when I was back in Virginia, if you didn't see my Old Navy haul in the Virginia vlog. And then no shoes, just socks. And then I also threw my hair up in like a little clip. I don't know, I just really like it. I feel like casual but put together at the same time, you know? I just sat on the roof for a little bit and did my work. I think I was up there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I honestly don't know, lost track of time. It is so hot outside that if you don't have like a tiny ounce of shade, you will literally just fry. I was going back and forth between the sun and the shade the entire time I was up there. It's officially June 1st, which means May is officially over, gone, done with, RIP. And I figured I'd share the books that I read in the month of May. Honestly, it was a pretty slow reading month for me personally. I would say I've been kind of in a reading slump. I've definitely just been like slowing down on books and taking my time with them rather than trying to read them in 24 to 48 hours. And don't get me wrong, I do still read some books in 24 to 48 hours, but I don't feel as much pressure to do that anymore, if that makes any sense. I feel like I was trying to keep up with Book Talk and Bookstagram and BookTube for so long there that I would literally read books in like an entire day, which I did enjoy doing, but I've kind of slowed down as of recently, which I'm fine with. I just wanted to share the books that I've read in the month of May because I feel like I read some good ones and some trendy ones and some ones that people maybe haven't heard of. I'm gonna go out of order just because I created a little slide for Lemonade and I categorized it by the book types. So sports romance, regular romance, murder mystery, so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna break it down by the category. Yes. Are you gonna come steal my popcorn? I knew that was gonna happen. You can't resist the popcorn as you spill it all over the ground. How about you just get a new bowl and then take half of it?
I wanted my fingers to get a shot.
Okay. Okay, I need to restart this. What? Yeah, because you made me lose my train of thought by stealing my popcorn. The first sports romance book that I read in the month of May was Pressure Point by Claire Hastings. This is the second book in the Atlanta Rising Football Club series. This is a soccer romance, has all the spice, soccer, romance, you know the vibes. It's also on Kindle Unlimited, so for all my Kindle Unlimited girlies, this is a good sports romance series. Then I finally got around to reading The Deal by Elle Kennedy. This is a hockey romance. This is one of those series that is very, 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 very trendy on TikTok. Emphasis on the very. I see it all over the place. Everyone rates it 5 stars, loves it. People have their favorite characters from the series. I always see like the aesthetic POV TikToks created for this series. I give the first book 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think that I was kind of disappointed by the first book just because it was so hyped up on TikTok and Book Talk and BookTube. So many people rated it 5 stars, and I get why people rated it 5 stars, but it just wasn't my favorite sports romance book that I've ever read. It also has a fake dating trope, which I do like the fake dating trope because I think it makes the storyline a little bit more interesting. I don't know, I liked it. I'm gonna continue to read the series. The second book is also on Libby, so I'll be able to get it for free, and we'll see where we go from there. Moving on to like just the general romance category, I read Happy Place by Emily Henry, similar to every other book person on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all the places. This was her new release, and I actually read this for book club this month. You guys saw me talk about that this morning. And I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I already kind of touched on this, so I will make it brief, but it's a second chance romance. I do think it's the perfect summer read. First half is definitely slower than the second half. Next romance book that I read this month was The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I'm very, very, very late to the game with this book, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I know a lot of people that have, honestly, for lack of a better term, shit on this book because they thought it was boring, they didn't like it, they didn't like the way it was written. I get that. If you compare it to her other books that I've read, it is not the best book that she's ever written, but I still really liked it. It was an enemies to lovers storyline. Thought it was a fun summer read. I read it really fast. And overall, I just thought it was like not so much lighthearted, but also kind of lighthearted. There was one storyline in the book that I just didn't think needed to really be there personally. I think they could have just kept it enemies to lovers and then kept this other storyline trope out of the book. That was like my only critique. But other than that, I did really like it. Next romance book that I read was 28 Summers by Ellen Hilderbrand. It's a forbidden love trope. I think that's what I would categorize it, because there are two people that love each other but they can't be together for various different reasons, and that's literally the entire book. There's also a cheating trope, which that's not even a spoiler, I feel like, because it's basically the theme from the very beginning of the book. So if you don't like cheating, don't read this book. It's not for you because it is the entire book. It's set on Nantucket, which almost all of her books are set on Nantucket. I think there's like one series that she wrote that's set on St. John's, U.S. Virgin Islands. But I think the main character is from Nantucket originally or something of that sort. So if you like East Coast summer, Nantucket, Northeast vibes, would recommend basically all of Ellen Hilderbrand's books. And the last book that I read this month was a murder mystery book. This was The Island by Natasha Preston. This book let me down so badly. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I almost DNF'd it several times. I would not recommend this book. Not to roast this author's entire life, but this was such a bad book. It drew me in because it's about a group of influencers that get invited to a brand trip on an island that's like a theme park island. So there's roller coasters and all that stuff, and basically influencers start going missing from like the very beginning of getting to this island. So I thought it was just going to be kind of a murder mystery book, and it was that, but it just wasn't well written in my opinion. I don't know if I just don't like the author's writing style or if that is a common thought behind this book, but I think that the storyline could have been executed a little bit better in my opinion, and it could have been written a little bit better with a little bit more detail. So it wasn't my fave, wouldn't recommend it. Don't know if I'd read any more of Natasha Preston's books, to be honest. But not every author and every book is for everyone, so maybe you guys will like it, and it was just, I personally didn't like it, is what it is. But that's all the books that I read in May. I only read 6 books, which is still a lot, but I feel like I normally read upwards of like 10 books a month because I just read really fast, and it's been a slower month, but it is what it is. I can have all the books linked down below if you want to check any of them out. And I think a lot of them you could probably find at used bookstores too, because a lot of them are older books. So The Honeymooners you could definitely find, 28 Summers you could definitely find. I don't know if you could find some of the newer books, and then another one was on Kindle Unlimited. So do with that information what you would like. I'm getting ready to go to Pilates, and I wanted to show a little Pilates outfit. I'm wearing my Set Active shorts, Amazon top, keeping on the same button down from earlier, just because I feel like it's a good cover up. I'm already wearing my Pilates socks, because I'm just gonna wear slides and walk there. It's so nice that I don't have to get on the subway anymore. Gotta bring my Stanley, and let's go, because I'm already running late. Back from Pilates, I just got out of the shower. We did a little evening walk after I went to Pilates. So it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. I didn't love this Pilates class, to be completely honest, but it had nothing to do with the style of Pilates that we were doing. I just didn't really like the instructor very much. She didn't really act like she wanted to be there. In full transparency, she just kind of seemed like she had an attitude, like she wasn't being patient with people that didn't know what they were supposed to be doing, aka like the beginners. She walked in 4 minutes late and then kind of just like abruptly left the class at the end and didn't say bye, didn't indicate that the class was over, just kind of left, and we were like, okay, I guess the class is over. So I have her booked for next Thursday as well, and I think I'm gonna change instructors because I just didn't vibe with it. I feel like for Pilates, yoga, any group workout really, even if it's high intensity, the vibe of the instructor really sets the vibe of the class. So if you have like an instructor with an attitude or an instructor that doesn't want to be there, it makes you feel weird as someone in the class, or at least it makes me feel kind of weird as someone in the class. So that was my only complaint, is that I just didn't really vibe with the actual instructor. But the post Pilates walk was good, and my shower was good. Now I think that I'm gonna read for a little bit. John's making dinner. He's making like this sausage pasta thing for dinner. So I'm off the hook tonight, dinner-wise. And I think I'm gonna lay in bed, read a little bit. I'm starting the very last book of the Throne of Glass series, and I'm scared. I'm scared, 1, because it's 900 pages, 2, I heard it leaves you an emotional wreck, and 3, I just don't know if I'm ready for the series to be over. So I've been avoiding reading the last book, but the time has come. Mainly because my Libby hold was available. So I'm gonna lay in bed, read for a little bit, eat dinner, and I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. Hello, happy Friday. It is a little bit later on in the day. I've actually been up since literally 7:30 a.m. I fell asleep at 9 p.m. last night, which is honestly unheard of for me, but like both of us. He didn't fall asleep until like 11, but I was in bed reading and just shut my eyes and fell asleep while reading my Kindle. So that's how you know I was exhausted. I never ever really do that. I crawled into bed after dinner last night and was out in 30 minutes. So I was up this morning at 7:30 because my internal clock was like, you've been asleep for long enough, it's time to wake up. I didn't really have that much of a productive morning. I kind of sat on the couch and watched TikToks and drank my coffee per usual. I've been working, I ate breakfast, doing all of the things. It's Friday, like I mentioned, and it's also 86 degrees outside. So you know at some point we're gonna get out and about. I have a very chill work day. I literally only have 2 meetings. One of them was at 9 a.m. and the next one, oh actually I have 3 meetings. The next one's at 1, the last one's at 4. And that 4 p.m. one is my fault because I scheduled it and I forgot about that. So I have a 4 p.m. meeting on a Friday, which kind of sucks. but that was my own doing. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when schedules are chaotic and you're in charge of scheduling. You have to make the hard decision. So I have 2 more meetings left for the day. I feel like I finished all my like busy work that I had to do earlier on in the week, so it's kind of more of a casual work day, which I'm here for, because that means that I can go bring my laptop up to the roof and kind of hang out up there for a little bit, which is ideal for me. My camera died, but we're back. You can come in. What are you doing? Making noise?
You know it.
I'm wearing my Siegelman Staples hat today. I think it's so cute. I know it looks big on my head, but all hats look big on my head. And like I said earlier in the vlog, I just have to kind of go with it, or else I would never wear a hat ever. And that's no fun. Also wearing a little white bandeau top, my sweatshorts from Aritzia, and slippers. Eventually I'm gonna change into a bikini, because when I go up to the roof, I think I wanna lay out while I work and try to get a little bit of a tan. I got a little tan yesterday, but I'm still looking very, very pale. Nothing crazy is happening today. Oh, I am going out to get drinks with a friend later. Kim, you guys know Kim. We're going to City Vineyards, which I've never been to City Vineyards, and it's been on my list for years at this point, since I moved to the city. So we're gonna go see if we can go and get like a glass of wine or 2, or split a bottle or something, and then probably go to dinner after if we don't end up getting dinner there. But we're gonna go hang out and be outside, since it's nice outside, and be one with nature and all of those things. So definitely something to look forward to today. Definitely something to work towards today. So it's giving me that extra boost of motivation that I need, you know, on a Friday. I lasted max an hour, if that, on the roof. It is so hot outside that without some sort of pool or sprinkler or something, it is almost miserable. Like, I even put up the umbrella and was sitting in the shade, and I was still dripping sweat. So we're back inside now. Roof day is gonna happen. I need to buy like a squirt bottle or something, I think, to fill with cold water, so I can like literally spray myself down as if I was in a pool when laying up on the roof, because I think that that would help for sure. It is so hot outside, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm very thankful that it's hot outside. It's way better than it being cold. I'm definitely like a summer warm weather girl, but directly in the sun, it was a no-go. I am drenched in sweat. All right, our Thrive Market order just came in, so I'm gonna do a little haul for you guys. Also, my last meeting of the day got canceled, so now I'm a free woman pretty much. I just need to check my laptop every now and then to make sure I don't have any emails or something that comes in, but also it's summer Fridays for everyone. Most people are off of work now, but I'm gonna stop rambling. The first item that we're trying out is the Heavenly Hunks Oatmeal Chocolate Chip. I got this recommendation from Sydney Adams. She's honestly the one that influenced me to get this Thrive Market package. I used her link, so she has an active link. I think I have something where it's like I get 30 off and you get 30 off if you use my link, although this is not sponsored by Thrive, so I can have it linked in the bio down below if you want to check it out. But I did use her link to originally start out. So the Heavenly Hunk. Then I got the chocolate sea salt granola. I got this in the last Thrive Market bag and I loved it. It is so freaking good. Then we have Simple Mills veggie flour pita crackers with Himalayan salt. I've been loving this brand. We actually purchased this brand a lot when we were back in Virginia because they like sell a bunch of different snacks, and I got my sister onto them as well. And then we got Sweet Thin Honey Cinnamon crackers, where basically they're just like a knockoff healthier graham cracker. Then we did a bag of Quick Oats because I'm gonna make protein bites this week that we have been loving. I got, where's the other one? I ordered 2. Smart Sweets for a little post-dinner dessert. Trying this out. These are brownie power cup things. You just put them in the microwave and they have 10 grams of protein. So I figured this would be a good dessert as well. It's from the Kodiak brand, and we use Kodiak's pancake mix a lot, so I'm sure this will be good too. Then we have, this is actually obnoxious how many I bought of these, but we've been going through the containers like it's nobody's business. It's the Good Crisp company. And then what else do we have in here? What is this? Their packaging is so interesting sometimes. Like, what is this netting? 2 poppies. This is my favorite flavor. It's the strawberry lemon. I don't know what this is. This is really weird packaging. Oh, it's supposed to be cold, and it is not cold. So hopefully these don't have to be refrigerated, because if not then they'll slow, but I don't think they do. They're probably just melted. Unreal dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Bought 2 of these because I wanted to try them. And that's it for my little Thrive Market haul. I feel like we have some good snacks for this week. Hopefully it lasts us more than a week, but we are big snackers in this household, so this will probably last us about a week, honestly. Outfit for City Vineyard. I'm wearing the dress that I actually wore to graduation because I felt like I could dress it down and get some more use out of it. It definitely still is a little bit big on me, but I did spend so much money on it that I will be wearing it despite the fact that it kind of falls off my shoulders. It's from Aritzia, the Wilfred brand. Then I'm wearing my Nike Air Force Ones. I know people are saying that you need to retire the Air Force Ones, but I still like them, and I feel like they go with this dress because of the black Nike sign, so I'm gonna wear them. Apple Watch, gold band is from Amazon. Ring is, or was, my mom's. Necklaces, gold hoops. I'm doing a little slick back moment because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna freaking sweat when walking there, and I would rather just have my hair out of my face and off my neck and stuff. I think I'm gonna get ready to head out because I don't want to be late and I need to leave in like 5 minutes. So we'll see you guys at City Vineyard.